Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nevessa Allen, published author and co-blogger at The Illiterates. This vlog is going to be a little bit different. I don't know about all of you, but I haven't been handling the pandemic very well. I've been so plugged in that I'm having trouble unwinding in any capacity, including my most beloved hobby of all time, reading. I used to be a firm believer in not consuming any media before I had a cup of coffee and breakfast. But lately, I've been waking up and immediately reaching for my phone. What are the numbers like this morning? Are any of my friends or family infected? Did the governor of my state announce any new restrictions overnight that we need to be aware of? Well, I think it's important to know about these things. I also think that it's important to take a step back. So I decided to set some ground rules for myself, and I plan to stick with them throughout this quarantine. Instead of checking the news first thing, I'm going to get a little bit of housework done every morning. Maybe do a little dusting, make sure my houseplants are properly hydrated, pick up my desk space. For me, a cluttered work area is a cluttered mind, and I have found that the less stuff I have around me, the easier it is to stay locked in on my writing or blogging or filming. I'm hoping this will sort of kickstart my brain, or at least get me out of the negative headspace that I've been stuck in for the past month. Once I'm done cleaning, I'll take a moment to be thankful for all of the good things in my life, especially my husband and our cats. And then every morning, regardless of the weather, I'm going to get outside. I'm lucky in that I'm able to unplug to this degree. We live in a rural community surrounded by mountains and wildlife and natural beauty. Our neighbors are farmers, and with spring in full swing, they've been busy helping their animals bring new life into the world. The house we bought came with extensive gardens, and right now daffodils, grape hyacinths, muscari, hellebores, snowdrops, and several other kinds of bulbs are pushing up through the still cold ground. This is such a remote place that the birds don't know to be afraid of me. I could be standing a foot away from the feeder and they'll land right on it as if I'm not there. While some days might dawn clear and bright, others bring spring showers or even snow. On these mornings, I finish my first cup of coffee and I do a light session of yoga. I'm not one of those people here to preach to you about the endless benefits of yoga. I can only speak for myself. And yoga, for me, has proven to help me center myself and shed some of the negativity we've been bombarded with lately. That is, when I can get a decent session in if I'm not dodging a cat. This week, my big goal was to move my desk downstairs. I know it sounds small in the grand scheme of things, but for me, I was having difficulty separating work and life and finding that balance between the two because I was spending almost all of my time, day and night, in one bedroom in my house. So I cleared out a space in a spare bedroom, cleaned off my desk, untangled the mess of wires that were hiding behind it, and hauled everything downstairs, with a little help, of course.
I belong to you. I belong to you. Do just what you want. You're the one I trust. And I always be around when I need some loving, baby. No one else. Yeah.
Over the past month, I fell into the habit of rolling out of bed and heading straight to my desk. Some days I didn't even change out of my pajamas. Lately, I've been getting back into a more productive routine, mentally and physically preparing myself for the day to come. I change out of my pajamas, I wash my face and do my hair. I get a cup of coffee in me before I turn on my computer. And now that my desk is downstairs, it's easier to tell myself that I'm going into the office, that when I'm in this room, it's time to get some work done. The silver lining for me of being in lockdown means that I have finished a book 2 months ahead of schedule. Snowed In is a contemporary romance set in northern Maine, where I am from, and it takes place in deep winter. And this is one of those books that, because of all the fear and strife that's going on right now and that's prevalent in my life, it was one of those escapist books that just felt cathartic and it felt really good to write. And I hope that for a lot of readers, it ends up being a comfort read. It is a romance, but the difference is there aren't miscommunications or any petty drama that pushes the characters apart in this. All of the drama, all of the angst, if you will, comes from outside sources. And instead of being pulled apart, they band together to face those. If you would like to get a copy or find out more, you can check it out on Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, pretty much wherever they sell books online right now. I just wanted to end this vlog by saying that even though I focus pretty heavily on staying motivated and keeping productive and trying to add some variation into my schedule, it is okay to not do anything. I saw this quote earlier and it resonated with me that this is a pandemic. This is not a productivity contest. So if you come out of this and you haven't learned a new language or stitched yourself a new wardrobe, that is perfectly okay. We all have bad days during this, and you should be kind to yourself and allow yourself to have those bad days. It's okay. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're doing well, and I hope that you continue to do well. Goodbye.